Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our new edition of Big Brother 23 Live Feed Spoilers. Happy Eviction Day to all.
Not to Frenchie, though. Bye!
This is the Frenchie Eviction Day. Probably a celebration to some, probably a lot to the people in the house.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that actually ends up playing out next week because he's kind of a big target. So kind of leaves a lot on other people, but we'll see.
There's a lot that could be going on over the next week. We'll talk about some of the game plans, the alliances that are forming. There's a lot of covering of butts going on in the game right now.
Yes, there is.
But of course, before we get into anything here, why not just hit that subscribe button? Because you guys know by now, we're here every day. We're talking Big Brother. We're sharing some hot takes.
And thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We're almost at 54,000 subscribers, which is really cool for us. And, we really appreciate everyone that has put their support behind our channel. It's been great.
You know what else we appreciate? When people visit our Instagram at Veto Jess TV, and you just follow us over there, and you can see Mr. Plantacular back there and Coco Vanderwolf.
I'm having a moment with our audience.
I'm having. I was about to say I'm
having a joke.
I'm having a moment with myself, I guess. But anyway, that's all going on here. Let's talk Frenchie.
All right, so Frenchie is campaigning. It's Thursday, guys. So he is now campaigning and he's asking for some second chances, but my dude, it is really late. He should have been straight up trying to figure this out Monday night, Tuesday morning. Getting to Wednesday night, Thursday morning, dude, it's too late.
Yeah,
bruh.
Seriously, bruh, I have not seen, I don't know, we both said bruh, but okay. I have not seen a single person in this game, legitimately take anything Frenchie has said seriously with this campaign. It's too late.
The problem is just that Frenchie has made so many, false promises. He's lied to too many people. He's hurt too many people. He's been too chaotic. He needed every second that he had to work people and really show that he's changed or that he's on a different path or whatever. He needed it straight from Monday all the way to today.
To me, I feel like your winner pick, Azah, sort of sums it up perfectly. Just saying that she knows that keeping Frenchie on some level could be good for her game, and that makes sense. He is a big target. He can win HOHs and all of that. But she feels just like Brittany was there for her more, whereas Frenchie was just all over the place on his first HOH.
Frenchie was sort of there for Azah, but that's only because they were on a team together and he couldn't target her. And it's not because he was going to target her, but she was never an option to go up anyways. So she's kind of yeah, okay, you weren't going to put me up because you couldn't put me up. So could you have turned your back on me? Yes, you could have turned your back on me.
Big Brother to me, it's a game really a lot about first impressions. You want to make a really good one on other people, especially early on, because nobody wants to be one of the first couple people out. That's embarrassing. And I just feel like ultimately, if people find an easy target week 1, week 2, they're just going to be fine with that because it's not them. And they have plenty of time later to think about big moves and all that other stuff.
All right, talking about big moves, let's talk about Frenchie again.
Boy.
So Frenchie feels like he's leaving a legacy and he's changing the gameplay, straight from the jump. Week 1, he got out one of the athletic guys and he thinks that going forward that this will have changed the game forever and for everyone. Now we have seen a few seasons where, a more athletic guy sort of gotten together with more guys and steamrolled.
Yeah.
But that's not every single season. He's making it sound like this is what Big Brother has been like since the first season. And that's not the case.
Yeah, Frenchie, I hate to do this to you because this is your last day in the house.
Oh.
You have changed nothing. I'm sorry. You're supposedly a super fan. You gotta know. I can count off a number of seasons where the first person evicted is a pretty athletic dude. This is not the first time that this has happened. It will not be the last time that it has happened.
Listen, I understand where Frenchie is coming from outside of him being like, it's a legacy and I've changed the game forever. Yes, there has been a few seasons in a row now where we have had to deal with athletic guys staying in the game and then winning the game. It's happened like 2 seasons in a row now where we have had big beefy guys win the game. Okay, yeah, I get it. But you're talking like 2 or 3 seasons out of 23 seasons. Like, it hasn't always been like that. We have had winners that are like us, like Steve and Ian. You know, like there are other ways to go about it here.
Frenchie, your legacy is just driving everyone crazy for 2 weeks. Like, that's really all it is. You can leave the game feeling like you've made an impact. You will be memorable.
Shady Matt has been out to play this week.
The thing that's gonna drive me crazy, I already picture Frenchie on Twitter like retweeting a bunch of people being like,
it won't be us.
It won't be us. We can get it, but it'll be other people who will be like, Frenchie, you deserve a second chance, or producers are gonna bring you back. Frenchie is gonna be all in on Big Brother's second chances, where he's gonna get a chance to go back into the house in a season or 2 because of this.
Oh, I think that if they had sort of a season that was gonna bring back like really big personalities or people that made like crazy choices, the Devons and stuff like that, he would be on the list. But like, if you're looking at legacy players like Vanessa Russo, he's not going to be on a season with her.
Big Brother 24, Devon versus Frenchie. That season's going to be off the charts. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, well, we'll transition over to one of my other favorite topics right now, and that is the sheer excellence of Tiffany, who realizes Frenchie is unstable in the game. He likes to blow stuff up. I'm going to just sit him down. I'm going to, schmooze him. I'm going to make him feel good about where he is. Yeah,
she's worried that he's going to expose the rogue vote at the last minute. For some reason, Kylan still cares about it while everyone else has moved on. But yeah, Tiffany's a little bit worried about it, but she's putting in the work to try to still be like, hey, man, I'm still on your side. Things are still good. Don't worry about it. We'd be okay kind of thing. And this is why Tiffany is the most dangerous player in this game. Like, if you're sitting at the end with her, you've lost.
Right now, I fully agree. Tiffany right now is the person who's going to win this season to me, because she's got her hand in so many alliances. Everybody seems to like her. Like, even in the midst.
That's it. Yeah. Everyone likes her. And she's been playing such a very good, strong social game that when you get to the end, you want to give to good gameplay. And so being social in this type of game can give you the win. We've seen it before.
She's so good that Frenchie, amidst all of his, conversations with Tiffany, he just starts like tail spinning, and he doesn't say, final 2 with Derek, but he just mentions how close he is to Derek. He's just like ruining his own alliance partner's games.
Listen, Tiffany has a way of pulling information out of people and making you feel like you can trust her.
Frenchie, this is the last time, unless you do something really ridiculous on the show tonight, this will be the last time we get to do, oh, Frenchie.
Yeah, I mean, he very well could go out in a blaze of glory. I would not be surprised.
Okay, now we have to shift over to alliances, but we should have like an air horn or something that just symbolizes nonsense alliance alert coming your way, guys.
Yeah, so we have a whole bunch more, some of them maybe pay attention to, some of them not going to be anything. I mean, we've already mentioned, like, it's been like 2 weeks. There's been like 20 alliances, and most of them don't exist anymore. No. Like the French kisses, that's over. It was over before it started.
It really, really was. Like, the slaughterhouse has been mostly slaughtered as well, and I get the sense now that everybody is just trying to, be careful depending on who the next HOH is. And you've got we're going to try to reemphasize a lot of teams here, because a lot of this is team oriented and it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, so we have notes here in case you're wondering why we're looking over here. Yeah. That's what's happening. We wanted to make sure that we kept it straight for you guys.
Yeah. So we've got here Christian, Alyssa, Xavier, Sarah Beth. These are the kings, and they have a little group at the moment with the aces, Brent, Whitney, Derek X, and Hannah, entitled The Radicals. Hey, that's totally radical. Okay, I'm done.
That's from my era. How
Hey.
dare you?
I watched Michelangelo in the Ninja Turtles movie that came out in like 1990. That is my jam right there.
In 1990, what were you, 6?
Okay, we don't need to bring that up.
5?
Cowabunga, dude.
Oh
Okay,
my
I'm
God.
done. All right. But, you know, this alliance is just like straight up, like, people want Brent gone.
It's not legit. Like, this is one to, like, just don't. Yeah. It's here, but it'll be gone. You don't need to pay that much attention to it.
I think it's going to be a very interesting next couple of days. We'll kind of analyze. We'll see exactly where things go. But we have to now wave Frenchie into the sunset.
Goodbye, Frenchie. Let's see what's next. It's time to move forward.
And with that in mind, we'll turn this over to you guys. What do you guys think is going to happen on Big Brother 23 tonight? Who do you want to see in that position of next HOH? Share in the comments. Give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you here next time.